Good evening, amazing. Good afternoon to you. I'm doing wonderful this Sunday. How are you doing? How is Georgia today? How are you today? Asteri? Tidim, 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 tidim. Para padam para padam padam, pam padam para padam. You still have a cold. Hmm. How is your? How is your? How are you? How are you? How are you doing? How are you holding up with your asthma? I hope it's going well. Taking medicine for it. Okay. Okay. That's good. Is there anything to do? I don't know. My family is doing. My mother and father are doing okay. My father was having um a well, I don't know how to translate that to English. My father had some kidney problems, but it's going better now. And my mother was having some pain in her back, but that's going better as well, so really, it's going well. Yeah. Luckily, nobody has any corona virus, or at least no serious illness because of it. So that's good. Mike is online. Mikey. Mac chill? Yeah, it's good to hear. Let's keep it that way. Your two cats are staying away from you because you have a cold. they 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 can they can they can almost feel it. They can smell it, I guess. They sense behavior very well. Cats. Yeah. Good evening, Mateo Nox. Mateo Nov. Mateo November? Mateo Nov. Well, it's great to play Age of Conan. How are you doing today? Let's see if I can find some more people. Music, graphics, violence, story. It's everything. It's everything. Apart from the player base, but who cares about that anyway? Let's get a quest. Waiting for some more people. Cyrano can join. I can go to the orb while we wait. It blows your mind how World of Warcraft is more popular. Because World of Warcraft is much more accessible. It's much more childish. Much more simple to play. And obviously it's much more populated, so I can understand it's more popular. Let's see. Whoa! I didn't have this one. Can I survive this? Now I can. They just have a very well business model, World of Warcraft. Doesn't make it better. Is that a polar bear? It was. Okay, let me lock my Conqueror. So we can start a dungeon. Have you played Age of Conan, Mateo? And how long was it? How long ago has it been? Um, 36? It's okay. Maybe 10 years Many olds, many playthroughs still after time. And this morning in Vancouver. That's Canada, right? Vancouver. Good evening, Krolemon. Krolmon, how are you doing today? How is Sunday? You are from Croatia. Okay, so it's I guess it's 1 hour later. So my guess is for Krolemon it is 9:30 in the evening. What's the time in Vancouver? Vancouver. Vancouver. 11:30 in the morning. Wow, such a big difference. Thank you for the follow, Scribe Light. What UI do I use? I use the standard. I have always used the standard since the beginning. You're just starting to play OC and trying to find the best ways to play. Yeah, you really have to find the best ways yourself. If you want a third-party user interface, you will have to go to the forums. I had a question a few months ago from someone. Let me see. I guess you should try copy. Guess you should try this one. 11:30 in Vancouver. Yeah. Okay. It's 8:30 where I live. Kein Dank, keine Dank. Ist gut. Viel Spaß. Scribe Light. Jetzt gehen wir zu Jula. I think that's his name, Jula. I have 0 scrolls, I think. Yeah. Let's Ow. Oh boy. Ali! Ilea, that's too much ferocity. Blue hill. That's the one. There we go. Alles gut. All good. That's an interesting background sound. Oh, I don't have a flint. I'm lagging. It's been a laggy weekend. Wow. Oh, interrupted. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you have to keep kiting. Otherwise you will die. Interrupted. I have to use potions. The finely honed didn't go through, apparently. Ready, almost. Now fully ready. It's 2050 in Croatia. Okay, so it's the same time as Western Europe. Annoying. Very annoying. I need a potion. You hate this dungeon, why not win? My guild, most rogues don't know when to use ability. Yeah, you need a bit of focusing, right? But it should be relatively simple, this one. You just need to focus. Ah, let's try again. potion time. Revivification. Dun, dun. Oh wait, did I miss 25%? I think I missed 25%. My bad. I missed 25%. The boss got a little bugged. His percentage increased 25%. I thought it wasn't cooldown. That's why I'm running. Okay. That was a nice sideway charge. You never did 12 world boss quests. Is it true that one world boss requires expansion dragon yeah, that's true. That is true. And another world boss needs the Turan expansion. So you need Turan and Dragon Spine. You only found the black dragon so far. Yeah, that was last... When was that? That was last week, right? That was last week. That was last week. I'm trying to get... Ooh, I think next week will be... Yeah, 1 week from now will be another world boss. Because it's the change of the year. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. You did 8. Wow. That means 4 more. So next week will be the 9, number 9. That means you need 3 more, which is beginning of February, beginning of March. So the first week of April will be your World Boss Cloak. Where is Hot Girly? Hot Girly. Din, 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 din. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Dun, 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 dun. Du, 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 dun. I could use a bit more healing. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. Din, din, din. Din, din, din. Din, 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 din. Evening, Deus. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? Today, tier 5 at 10 o'clock? Oh, are you joining? I didn't sign up for it, so let's see what happens. Are you excited, Deus? I think you are. I'm missing healing here. I'm missing a lot of healing. I guess it's not working. I am doing very well, Deus. And good, you are doing fine. Let's have a kiter. Yeah, that should be an off tank. So I ask someone else to kite now. In a circle, crawl him on. Yeah. Is your name Crow Lemon? Like in Croatian lemon? Okay, so I figured it out. I figured it out. Good. What's the name of the tier 5 raid anyway? The name of the tier 5 raid? Mm, the name of the tier 5 raid is on the top of my head. I don't know the precise name. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. The name of the raid is Otherworldly Junction. It doesn't really have a name. I would say it doesn't have a name. It's just Otherworldly Junction. That's how they called it. But if you get the achievement, then you get... What do you get? You get Conqueror of the Northern Wastes. Which is a bit strange. Because the tier 1 title is Conqueror of the Northern Lairs. And then the tier 5 is Conqueror of the Northern Wastes. It's a bit... I don't think they knew, really, how to name it. Oh, this is normal mode. Let's wait for Andre. Andre! What are your favorite tier sets according to what they look like? This is my favorite tier set. This is my all-time favorite soldier set. This is tier 3.5 Temple of Erlik. I don't really like the tier 1 to tier 3 for Conk. The Black Dragon set is okay, but not incredibly super. What I'm wearing, I think, is the best one. It's the heavy armor tier 3.5, and then tier 4 has 3 different sets, which all are a bit strange, to be honest. Maybe the Guardian set has some potential, because this is the Fearless Souls, which has a very strange headpiece, and the Black Dragon set. And then you have the DPS set, which is a bit strange as well. Strange coloring. But there are some awesome tier 6 sets as well. I think the Great Impy looks cool. The purple, green purple. Evening Campo. I am doing very well, Campo. Thank you for asking. How is your Sunday going? Yeah, I know Damiel's doing tier 5, but I'm in a group now. Oh, how did Alori get that horse? Look at the horse. Someone got very, very lucky. Enrage. Let's go, Chosen Palace. I think there are a lot of signups, Kempo, right? Did you sign up? Wait, where did Ellie go? Oh, Elori crashed. I know, I know. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. What's this? Backward streaming coffee, so I got it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Evening, Ophi! How are you doing this Sunday? You should tell Damiel, Sophie. Damiel's is going tier 5. Oh, that was a big critical. I'm in a brute spec because of what happened earlier. Ooh, ooh, goodness. Your sub expired tonight. Exactly at the point of tier 5. General's belt of the watchtowers. It's like a DPS guard belt. One to wipe on tier 5. And he killed. Okay, he told Alori. What are the classes? What are the classes currently inside? No, I really don't want to. Well, I could use some more relics on my conch, but I could use them more on my necro, to be honest. Poor Ua. Ua is back, by the way. Oh, no, 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 I can't. Oh, Damiel is so sneaky. Damiel's so sneaky. I think he needs a conk. Okay, I mean, I don't mind going on conk, but how many conks? You already have three conks. Well, then if you have three conks, then I can easily relog. Easily. That's already one conk too many. Three poms? That's too much. Three poms, four necros. Three poms, four necros. Uh, you have three conks, three poms, and four necros. What is Kempo switching to? What is Kempo? Kempo, what are you switching to? You are. What class are you playing? Mean Ovi. Mean Ovi. So basically, you have enough of all the classes that I'm good at. Do you have bear shamans? Because bear shamans are most important. Bear shamans and tosses. Two toss, two bear shaman. You really need them. No. You need, you need at least two tosses and two bear shaman. I know nothing about toss, so I know a little bit about bear shaman. I guess I go with bear shaman. No, you're not gonna do any damage. You're not gonna stay alive without tosses and bear shamans. What's this claims? Oh, it's a gift. You can see it in the YouTube video I made. I posted I posted a YouTube video of Yakmor. What can I let's have elusive? So I need a spec with Bewilder, Rest Armor. DPS with Bewilder is already activated. Okay. No, physical. Everything. Everything is physical for USDT. You are on DT, right? Yeah. The kiters need to be need to have a bit of protection, just a bit. Well, maybe a lot. I mean, a conch doesn't need it, but a guardian does need it. Because guards are a bit squishy, just like DTs. Ovi? Ovi is slacking. By the way, did I have the quest? I do. Go through the portal. Ovi, do you have the quest? The enemies of old? It's a tier 5 quest. I would take it. Yeah, I can share. I think, although you need, this is already a chain quest. I think you need to go to Alterantia. Next to the library stairs, there's a quest giver. Welcome back, Campo. Yeah, I already talked to Chike. Welcome to Yakmar's cave. You can read this one. Ovi, you can read this one. You don't want to read it? I'll read it. Fellow members of the legendary Beast Hunters Guild, I have found a means to get beyond the aggressive worms which block access to the lair of their giant matriarch. If I focus all strength towards defending their strikes for a few moments, then the beasts will quickly give up the attack. Now all I have to do is claim the head of the beast itself. Should I fail, I have entrusted this message to my faithful friend, and trust it will still reach you, and that you'll finish the task. Your brother in the hunt. Go through the portal. Slay Yakmar. Incoming. I thought I was far away. I need a res. Any medic? Din 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 din. Din din din. I feel sorry for my... By the way, isn't that silly that if you are on a mount and the beast hits you, then you get the damage. I think they should give some kind of health to the mount. I think that would be more fair. Thank you. Thank you, Kempo. Thank you, Kempo. Thank you, Kempo. Dun, dun. You only need tier 4 gear for Yakmar, right? I'm not gonna make it. I already know. I'm not gonna make it. He's gonna reset, probably. Oh. Kempo is trying to be heroic here. Well, this is a, I mean, this is a good way to the reason they put the ads here, so you can find out how hard they hit, and you can learn how to kite them, if it's necessary. Why is everyone over here? What are you doing here? What is this? Is this a tea party? Interesting. Dididin, din, dididin, dididin, didin, din, dididin, din, 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 dididin. Thank you for the follow. TK Alec. TK Alec. TK Alec? My guess is TK Alec. Just TK. Okay. We'll log Discord, right? I guess. Okay. Done done. Perfect tactics. Perfect. Perfect. Lemon. That's the way. That's the way to do it.
C'est quoi Despoil, de Soul? Je sais aucune idée c'est quoi.
C'est dans l'arbre du milieu, il y a un truc qui te permet de stacker à 8 le buff, qui va augmenter en fait les dégâts magiques du nécromancien. Mais par contre, t'as pas de pet quand tu fais ça. C'est plus intéressant ce que quand même, c'est que tes pets, ils risquent de mourir quand tu es en apprentissage. Si tu perds tes pets, tu perds tes... L'avantage, c'est que tu peux, dans le template du milieu, tu peux aller choper un truc qui te permet de répandre un dot sur tous les... Tu passes un dot sur un ad, et après tu le répands avec un sort, comme ça le répand sur les 4 verres. Après, il n'y a plus qu'à faire des attaques de glace pour...
Oui.
Hey, c'est pas normal que des monkeys arrivent avant toi, Jean.
Elle est derrière moi. Elle est arrivée avant, non, elle est pas arrivée avant, je l'ai vu. Elle est
Moi en
derrière.
rouge, toi, je te vois en...
Je suis parti du baking en plus.
The tactics, Ovi.
En
Comment
plus,
tu fais, s'il vous plaît?
le truc aussi, c'est que quand tu vas chercher le Despoil the Soul, tu peux aussi prendre un truc dans le général qui te permet de ponctionner de la mana en
Which
fonction des dégâts que tu fais.
Wait, who is this? His volume was
Ça
too
va
high.
avec le truc qui te draine la mana.
Okay. Which tactics do you want to know?
Ok. Ok, Robert, toi, tu vas être sur le boss. Quand je vais te dire, tu vas le charger. Pompeius, you will be on the bus. And Isandra, you will
Wait,
be on the bus also.
who was on the bus? I didn't hear.
Si j'ai bien lu, les heals, faut pas qu'ils fassent de heal avant d'être rendu sur le boss, c'est ça? Sinon, ils vont être à distance, ils vont se faire one shot.
Who was on the bus?
J'ai mal vu.
pas de souvenir qui n'ont pas le droit de faire de heal, au contraire. Ok,
Non, ils
Evan.
peuvent en faire, mais mettons, à distance, t'es one shot, si tu fais un heal, tu tombes dans l'arme d'aggro, puis tu vas être one shot.
Ça, si
Il est à distance.
There is not one definitive tactic. I don't know what he wants to do. So,
le MT doit toujours rester au corps.
but basically, when the fight starts,
Bon, il caste un truc de vitesse, qui peut être assez
we have at least 2 tanks at the boss. We always had 2 DTs, Dark
Everybody,
Templars.
tout le monde, venez vous grouper autour de moi.
Même moi, je reste de l'autre bord, moi.
Toi, tu restes que c'est que t'étais.
Comment ça se fait que je vois des verres?
C'est normal.
Mais pogne pas.
Je fais le tour, j'arrive.
Faut passer sur la
And
droite.
when the fight starts, so what the fight does is we have to kill the boss, of course, but the boss will spawn 4 big worms, the ones you saw over there, and they hit just as hard, just the same. So they hit so incredibly. Their hits are so big that you cannot tank them for too long. So we have to DPS the ads as fast as possible. Right? Now, the ads will spawn on the 4 players who are furthest away from the boss. Always. And they will lock aggro on that person until that person dies. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the first thing to know is that when you have a bear shaman, he can use Bewilder.
You'll welcome Ivan.
And if you have 2 bear shaman, you can use Bewilder at every set of ads, which will make them do no damage, right? For how many seconds? I don't know, for 5 seconds or so. So that's the first line of defense. The second one is that you have guards and conks, right? So they have bubbles. The conk is super, he has 2 bubbles. The third thing to know with the ads is that they are massively electrical damage sensitive. So that's where a toss comes in. A toss can, if you have 2 tosses, they can burn. They can burn down the ads in no time. They should be able to do that. Also, demos in Electric Spec. All other classes they just need to do as much DPS as possible. I will shut up. Let's listen to Daniel.
When we kill those 4 ads, we have to bunch up on the left side of the boss, facing him, and we need the 4 tank to be a bit further from the boss also. So we all go towards the wall, except the 4 tanks. I won't explain further than that for now. If we get there, we go further.
Daniel?
Oui.
Avec moi, j'ai juste word count, c'est correct?
Ça prend Yvan, puis tu le gagnes. Les boules, c'est à 75. Je pense pas qu'on va se rendre là. On va commencer par avoir le boss. Si on tue les arbres, je vais être content.
Too far. Much too far.
Il nous en manque un, Daniel.
Oui. De l'Arion, il est à côté. Hein? Premièrement, vous devez vous rapprocher où ce que c'est qu'il dit. Livre, c'est Forest Dragon. Rapprochez-vous, les gars. Come closer. Tank. Ok, stop. And DPS group bunch up to me.
If you can make a cube, how do you say in English? If you make a rectangle. Yeah. Deus, not you. Come here, Deus. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can, like, you know, make a square. It's called a square. If you can make a square, you know.
Kaja, you have to come here. Bunch up with us. Only 4 tanks have to be there.
It's even a bit too far, even, right? You could even go as long as the 4 tanks are the furthest away. The closer you are to the DPS, the more splash, you know, the easier it is. The ads are not going anywhere. You don't need any aggro on the ads. You just need to stay alive. That's the funny thing.
Fun Suite. Tu t'en vas où?
Who is on the bus? What is this? Who's on the bus? What are they doing here?
Je pense qu'il Fun Suite, c'est pas Yakmar. C'est pas Yakmar au.
What
au
are
T1,
they
c'est au
doing?
T5.
Come on. They can at least go here. Well, okay, then not. Then you can stay there.
On va faire un petit changement. Yvan, tu vas être sur le boss avec Rabat. Pompeius, you will be on the ads with the 4 tanks here, please. Oui.
I guess you are DPS, Ovi. Which is very, I mean, you're not gonna
anyway,
hit. I guess you're gonna hit only
wait
2 of the
for,
ads
Fun Suite.
at the time.
Go for a try.
You know what's funny? If there is nobody. So okay, the thing with the boss is the boss always needs to have someone close to the boss. So any tank needs to be close to the boss. So this fight actually, in contrast to the tier 1 fight, this fight you must charge. Right? You must charge or send a Dread Shadow, but
ça s'appelle fin quelque chose. En anglais, c'est.
If you don't charge this boss and you just run to him, he will start killing the entire raid.
Tank, I don't think you need shift plus X. I think it's only X.
Tiens, regarde, tu.
Okay. Yes, you need your weapon out to be able to active X.
Quel sort pour faire ça, donc?
À la fin du cast de Hunger, vraiment démarrer la phase rapide non-stop.
Okay, but yes, the thing is if you press active X, okay, if you block with X, it take your mana away. So if you press it too soon, you won't have enough mana to have it active. And if you press it too late, you're dead. It's a very good question of timing. Now, I think it's about 3 seconds, but I usually see it because I see one coming out of the ground. Then this is when you can let it go. But I can also say, okay, to let it go. Okay, anyway, let's have a look at what it looked like. You will have an idea. Ok, Rabat, quand t'es prêt, tu y vas.
Rabba is
Tu charges. Tu vas dessus.
Je suis.
wow.
You
Wow.
can spell weave, guys.
Okay, he's gonna run. Oh.
Kill them. No. En plus, c'est là.
So when one of the kiting tanks dies, the ad will go straight to the main aggro holder, which is a very funny thing. So it is absolutely 100% necessary that the ad tank does never die.
Fait que là, après ça, ben, il s'en va sur, il s'en va sur votre groupe.
No, they cannot die.
En fait, le truc, c'est que si ça arrive et que t'as deux tanks, il faut qu'il y ait un des deux tanks qui est sur le vert qui raille et l'autre il part en kite.
Well, I mean they can die, but then it's like if there is 10% left on the ad and the tank dies, the ad can still be killed, and then another conch can rest the kiter, but a kiting ad, a ad kiter tank should never die. Well, like 90% of the cases it's a wipe, but not always. But they shouldn't die. They don't do 2k per hit, Ovi. They do a lot. They do like 6k per hit. I think a critical hit is 8k. On like, what is it, 55, 56% mitigation.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
No, Campo, come back. Deus. You have the same color. Come back,
Vous êtes
Deus.
6 autres tanks. Si le mob part vers nous autres, on peut pas envoyer un tank aller le chercher? Courir après? Si je vois partir? Quand tu vois Pompeius mourir, là, il y en a pas
Yeah,
beaucoup qui semblent
DPS looks very bad. It does.
pas une idée de même.
Like I said earlier, this is an electrical fight. You need tosses.
Hello, folks. Can you hear me?
And I mean, everyone needs to
Hello,
learn,
yes, we
right?
can.
Everyone needs to learn how to do as much DPS as possible without losing mana or stamina.
I seen your circle moving, and I'm trying to get my sound right. So, if you talk to me for a minute.
Pompeius died. Pompeius died. You can watch the YouTube video, Ovi.
Okay, where do I need to go exactly?
Dragon Spine.
Do what now?
And then it's about the middle of the map. I don't know the name in English. It's
I can't use my access ports for like another 9 minutes, so I don't know how to get to Dragon Spine other than that.
We have one toss, but
somebody put it in the red chat. Otherworld Junction.
well, okay.
Anyway, we just can give it a go the time that he gets here. Okay, guys, bunch up, buff up.
This is like a million miles away from the group. Do you see? See how far this is? You can place like 2 more raids in here. 2 more raids groups in between.
T'as pas compris? Je sais pas de quoi tu parles. Okay, we can go. Vas-y, Rabat.
I'm lagging. Lagging big time.
Okay, come back up.
Took too long. Far too long.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Too long.
Alright. I can't move. I don't know what's going on.
That lag was hitting me all day yesterday and half of today that I've been on, so I think it's a server issue.
So the boss will have a. He has a rotation, right? So the fight starts with the brute call, and then after I think it's like 30 seconds, he will cast this frozen something, and that will place a frozen barrier around the boss, and everyone outside the barrier will get rooted, which is an instant wipe. So after we kill the ads, we have to hug the boss. Everyone needs to hug the boss. So we need to kill the ads. There's a timer. We need to kill the ads as fast as possible. Then we need all to go to the boss. And then we have the mages go into spell weave, the healers bomb toss into spell weave. Have to position themselves in the correct way, and then we have the 4 kiting heads standing furthest away, but inside the frozen barrier. Very slow. Very slow.
We'll get closer to the boss a bit.
Of course you can go closer to the boss. The ads spawn on the 4 people furthest away from the boss. The 4 people furthest away from the boss. Because Damiel says so. Damiel says so. But you cannot go too close, then he will start. Right? So you have to find the sweet spot. You have to find the sweet spot.
Okay, come closer, guys.
And the kiting tanks, right? They have to get very close as well. The kiting tanks prefer be as close as possible to the group, right? So the melee don't have to run anywhere. And the closer you are, the less far you have to run as well as a tank.
Ah, mais j'allais te la reprendre, mais je sais pas.
This is just the starting phase. It's not. I mean, the fight hasn't even started.
Move a bit closer, tank. You.
Pompeius. Yeah, and now Cirrus.
Yvan va avec Rabat.
Let's do it.
Les verres pognent des parois.
Oui.
Ouais.
Why are there tombstones?
Ah, Fonsui, je pensais que tu venais pas.
Every tombstone, 1%.
Ok, Robert, quand tu es prêt, go. Okay, one shot, this side. Go all the way to the wall. Add.
So the kiting tanks were not. They were very far away. They weren't even inside the. They weren't even inside the freezing barrier. So that's what happened here.
Encore planté. Je vais restarter l'ordi, voir si ça va replanter après.
Ok, d'après ce que j'ai vu,
All
les
the
tanks, vous étiez mal placés.
every
What I've
other
seen at the
every
beginning,
other
the
pair
tank were not placed well.
every other 4 ads we fight very close to the boss,
Tu parles des conquérants?
and we always
Oui.
fight them inside. The,
And people, when we are
you know,
on
inside the circle, half circle.
Yakma, on Yakma, you have to get close to it. The tank have to be just back. The 4 conch, they have to be a bit further than the group because they need to catch up the worm. So if you stay away from the Yakma, you'll get the aggro.
So after the second wave, after the second ad wave, there's a very short window to DPS it because he will cast They Hunger, in which everyone needs to active block at least the end of before the cast ends, and then for the during the duration of the buff you get. So that's why
Thank you.
the first 4 ads, it's a very good test if you have enough DPS, because the second one will be more difficult than the first. I think it's Freezing Gale. The cast. When he casts Freezing Gale, it's gonna be there's gonna be the half circle around him, and everyone needs to be inside.
Non, c'est ça qui est arrivé.
Moi, quand je vois les cartes mobs arriver, j'ai oublié le tir ravageur, dans le fond, il n'existe plus.
And then he will rotate.
Écoute, les mobs là,
Brute
t'as
Call,
beau faire ce que c'est que
Day
tu voudras,
Hunger,
tu prendras
Freezing
pas la tour
Gale,
dessus.
but they don't rotate in the
Ils vont
same.
automatiquement sur les
In
quatre
the
plus
same. It's not a fixed rotation.
OK, puis alors, même si on mettrait tout le DPS qu'il y a à mettre dessus, on
The
prendra pas
rotation
la
of the
tour. Ils
individual
viennent pas sur le
casts is the same, but not.
Non.
One of them, I think, Brute Call skips now and then. No. Brute Call, the ads come at the same rotation time period, but the hungered changes in time. So those are the basic casts, and there will be
Oui.
another cast which will enter the fight at
Sur le boss lui-même, là, c'est pas une course de
75%.
c'est pas une course de DPS. OK? La course au DPS, c'est sur les arbres. Après ça, sur le boss, c'est vraiment une question de coordination. C'est-à-dire qu'il faut aller sur les arbres, après ça, on retourne. Mais là, entre-temps, on va avoir ce que c'est qu'on appelle active blocking. C'est-à-dire qu'il faut appuyer sur X pour pas se faire.
So at 75%, the boss will call for well, I don't know call for, but he will spawn balls of ice. And those balls of ice will start about here. And there will be, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. They will come to the boss, and we need to stop the bolts from hitting the raid group, because they are massive cold damage. And there we need at least 3 tanks to run out, catch the bolt, take the damage, and run back. So that's another thing that happens at 75%.
Yes.
Which will
Yes.
make things very difficult.
The active blocking is at the end of the cast, not in the beginning, really at the end. And let's say just a bit of a second before the end of the cast.
Yeah,
Because if
that's
we make
true.
it, like I said, if we do it too long,
That's
way
true.
too soon,
2 tanks at
it drains the
75%.
mana, and we won't have enough to survive. So it has to be a good coordination.
I think it's at 50.
I'll certainly have a try.
From 50 to 0, you have to have
Okay.
3 tanks. That's true.
Well, actually, that's why I put Isandra, because she's on the bus all the time.
That's true as well. So that's the difficult thing. You have to adjust the DPS on the boss in order to
Okay, Rabat, on peut y aller.
not. Yes, you did, Cruelary. You did.
Vas-y, avant que le monde meure de spell weaver. Okay, go.
Because we do not want Brute Call to be coinciding with the balls of ice. Freezing Gale. Everyone in. Everyone in. No. That's very bad. So what you now can do, some guilds use a different tactic. Some guilds use the kiting tactic, right?
Hunger.
Hunger, right? So you have to wait, press the X, now you get the buff, 1, 2, and it's gone, okay? So that's how
Cassandra,
long you have to keep
when you
the...
call for hunger, just say, say
You have to
active
keep the
locking in 4, 3,
active
2,
lock.
and 1.
Okay.
So you start right before the end of the boss cast, and you keep going until the buff disappears on yourself. That's the idea.
Bon, je vais pas planter ce coup-là en fermant mon ordi.
Ben c'est bon. Comment ça se fait qu'on se prend les airs de nous sur...
I don't remember that.
Ils sont morts.
That was so long ago.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I might have posted one of our last raids on YouTube.
Oui.
Tier 5 Yakmar.
Les conquérants, on a tous attaque en retour qui aggro les 4 mobs qui sont autour d'une zone. Puis on a la bulle de protection. On n'est pas mieux de le faire en rotation à chaque poste.
Oui, oui, on peut tuer. Non, pas tout à fait. Mais de toute façon, Till allait dire de quoi là-dessus.
En fait, la grosse, elle est loquée vraiment sur les personnes. Qui sont et en fait, cet aide il restera loqué quels que soient les sorts que tu fasses dessus, quels que soient les sorts d'évocation d'aggro que tu fasses dessus. L'aggro elle changera seulement si soit un temps vient mourir, et dans ce cas-là il lancera un sort. Soit si on est trop loin à
bah, c'est sûr que sur les aides, il faut du DPS.
C'est pour ça que sur ce boss, il faut commencer à optimiser un peu les temps, parce que sinon ça va être difficile.
Ok, get ready.
I'm going to laugh if there is one Spellweaver using AoE right now. Let's hope they don't.
Ok, Rabat, go.
Twitch rules! Twitch rules, Cruelori. Twitch rules.
Okay, good job. Get close to the boss, except the 4 tank.
Ah, I see. I see.
Get ready for the ads.
Okay. My Bewilder is...
Ad.
Yeah, these ads might be a little too far away. They might be a little too far away.
Block. Block.
The ads are too far away. They need to be on the sides. Just like the first 4 ads,
Okay.
all the
So
other
come in when I say block.
ads needs to be closer to the DPS group.
Vieux fois qu'on conquérait à mourir, ça allait. On restait vivant longtemps après.
That's an improvement, Ovi.
Ouais, franchement, avec ma bulle, je
That's
résiste.
good.
Là, le deuxième pack, ma bulle est pas up.
Il faut utiliser la petite sur le premier pack si jamais c'est trop. Et la physique, tu la gardes pour le deuxième pack. Comme ça, si t'es en active blocking, t'es tranquille. Ça va durer un petit peu.
OK.
Après, il faut que les gens ils aient un peu le pli des castes, tout ça, ça va commencer à être plus fluide. Au début, c'est un petit peu beaucoup de choses à assimiler.
Puis je veux pas vous décourager, mais c'est le boss facile celui-là.
Et celui d'après, c'est l'enfer.
And like I said in French, that's the easy boss, this one.
Faut juste les tomber une fois de temps en temps pour commencer à avoir des petits manques, les ennemis.
C'est sûr. Écoute, éventuellement, je pense qu'on va aller s'essayer sur le premier puis deuxième boss du T6. Je pense que ce serait même plus facile.
Si on commence à faire les deux premiers boss, mettons qu'on pourrait avoir toutes les petites pièces de tout le monde, ça s'en vient.
Thank you.
En fait, bien sûr, la mécanique, elle n'est pas complète parce qu'elle se répète quand tu définis une association cette fois. Et la seule chose qui évolue, c'est le nombre de glaces que tu as, donc c'est pas tellement un truc violent pour le raid. À partir du moment où tu as des personnes qui l'interceptent. Par contre, après, sur le deuxième boss, il y a beaucoup de choses qui changent et ça rend les choses beaucoup plus compliquées.
Yak, c'est quoi? Il se met en avant pour notre monde qui essaye de taper le mob.
Padam,
C'est
padam,
qui
pam, padam, padam, pam, pam.
Blizzard.
Padam. Tadam, 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 tadam.
Ben, les calques, ce qu'ils peuvent faire, c'est que quand les adds sont pop, ils peuvent s'avancer puis aller taper.
Taper quoi exactement?
Les adds.
Pam, padam.
Ce qu'il faut, c'est quand il vous reste 30 minutes pour ça. Et si t'as pas autorisé les aides, visuellement. Tourner un peu, c'est pas qu'il faut les aides, c'est qu'il casse un sort de glace qui active également un design de résistance spéciale.
Ok, Skull Wave. Ok, tu peux y aller.
Oh, I mean, you do have to use a bubble if you are dying. It's not like... Too far, Campo! Who's this? Campo, you're too far. You're not gonna be in. So. I must say, it is a cool animation, the worm eating.
Les glaces, c'est la même affaire que le bois de boss quand tu fais à la zone.
Here you can see everyone who didn't block.
Glace, on peut défaire la glace pour lui sauver la vie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Je savais même pas qu'on pouvait DPS la glace.
Si, si, on peut la casser.
Ça ressemble au bois de boss dans le fond à la glace.
Après, je crois qu'elle prend que du dégât mêlé, il me semble. On va vérifier.
right around here. Right around here. Preferably as close to the DPS, but as far away from the boss.
Merci.
The DPS is spell waving here, right? So you have the tanks over here,
Toujours.
right? And then you have the kiters right over here. I clicked the wrong button.
Normalement, ceux qui sont sur les ZAD, il faut qu'ils trouvent leur façon de rester en vie. On peut pas switcher.
I saw it too, Ophi. I mean, really, a conch has more survivability here than the Guardian.
Exactement.
Yeah. It's not the best option. But it's nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. Yeah, I mean the kiting tanks really don't need 2 healers in one group.
Okay, you can spell wave. You know, if you're at distance, all you have to do is, when we call it's time for the ads, all you do is just turn around a bit and target the ad. No need to go there, you just kill it from distance. And the DPS on the boss is not important. Exactly. But we also need to be warned when it's hunger. Whatever you're doing, you have to press X and to make sure that you have your weapon out. C'est ce que j'avais demandé. Ok, tu peux y aller.
It's more useful for Ivan and Robba to have 2 healers. Is Damiel dying? He's dying.
Ok, vas-y. Confused, let's go on you, please.
block in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let go. Ready for ads coming. Ads coming. Okay. White.
Even the boss can be bewildered. That's funny. I didn't know you could bewilder the boss. Did you know that, Alori? Learned something new. I thought it only worked on the ads. Both the tanks, well, as a DT on the boss, you use your mana too, right? So the DT really has to buff up in the right way, so he doesn't lose all his mana. A guardian should never die.
Moi, fin des Varanges, j'ai eu une année, ça
Guardian should
faisait
never
full
die.
attaque. Quand c'était fini chez nous,
He has always enough
quelques
of
secondes, j'ai lâché vite,
stamina.
je suis mort quand même de ça.
Il faut que tu la gardes. Écoute, je vais l'annoncer quand on peut le lâcher. Mais il faut que tu la gardes quand même enfoncée un petit bout.
Après que le temps s'est fait.
Oui. Si tu payes juste dessus, puis que tu bloques, puis tu la relâches, t'es mort, c'est sûr.
Moi, le sort était fini, ça faisait 2-3 secondes. Et je l'ai lâché, puis ça a pris passé.
En fait, tu verras sur le nom de ton personnage, tu as un buff quand il a fini son cast qui apparaît, qui ressemble à, je crois que c'est un vert, je suis pas sûr, qui dure quelques secondes, et une fois qu'il a disparu, tu peux relâcher la masse.
Mais encore mieux que ça, moi, quand le cast est fini, je vois des vers qui sortent de la terre.
Aussi. Ouais, si quelqu'un a foiré le truc.
Important, when you press X, active blocking, okay, you have to hold it, and I will say when you can release. I will say let it go if you're not sure when. Or you can also watch above your name, there's a little worm. When this worm disappears, this is when you can release it. Or if you notice at some point there's a worm coming out of the ground.
Thank you, Kempo.
When they're gone, it means that you can let go also. Oui, les tanks, rapprochez-vous, là, vous êtes vraiment loin.
Okay, so they need the guards. What's this? This is the protection set.
Design, dus,
But he needs the, what's the other one? What's the guard set?
but the map crash, I believe.
The courageous soul. Courageous souls. Courageous souls. Oh, it's tier 6. Wow, DPS hands. DPS belt. Tier 3.5. Let's hope for the best.
Okay, we can still weave. Adapter. Ok, tu peux y aller.
Lock in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can we go? Okay, lock it.
Don't push the wrong button, OV. Thank you. Got to get the boy some juice. BS. Bear shaman. Do you mean Sleipnir, Ovi? Oh, I haven't. I don't think I played with him. Did I play with him? I don't remember playing with Sleipnir.
Ça me fait penser que j'ai un bon template pour les démos si jamais que ça intéresse quelqu'un.
Celui que je t'avais donné.
Slap, are you back?
Slap is back. Slap is back.
Ah, ok. Spell weave.
Let's do it again.
Ok, je peux y aller. Go.
J'ai pas de râle-peu.
Aribel, go. With the tank, please. Yo, t'as-tu un rush tank?
2, 1.
Damien, t'as-tu un autre conquérant pour me remplacer?
Non. Ils vont probablement arrêter de toute façon.
Qu'est-ce qui nous tue après le blocage? C'est les ZAD.
Ouais, on est un peu
Ouais,
slow
on
sur
a
les
plus
arts.
de place.
Parce que je mets la bulle, là, mais pendant que je bloque avec le X, il me fesse dessus à 4500 de dégâts.
Il faut vraiment pas utiliser la grosse bulle sur le premier spawn, c'est sur le deuxième seulement.
Ah oui, je le mets sur le deuxième, puis ça passe pas.
À 8 secondes, je crois, un truc comme ça. Après, c'est vrai que s'il est pas assez rapide, on est juste.
C'est ça, le vert, je suis pas capable de tuer mon vert.
Je vous conseille le Battlefield Commander, c'est ce qu'il y a de mieux pour ça donne le plus gros heal avec le rifle.
Je l'ai.
En fait, ça buff pas mal d'habilités. Tiens, Berk Gold.
Bah, ça dépend. Tu dois quitter.
Ah,
Non, non, non.
c'est juste parce que je passe mon temps à mon bureau. Ah, il va rester.
Faut pas se vexer comme ça.
Ouais, désolé.
Oui. I think that's enough, Ovi. That's sass enough.
Toujours essayer, sauf que j'ai pas.
That's sass
Pas
enough.
trop étudié la stratégie au complet sur le T6. Sinon, on peut aller tuer Yakmar au bien, pour se venger.
Dun, dun, dun.
On peut essayer encore, hein. Quelle heure il est là en France? 11h30. Ça va.
J'ai l'impression que nos concurrents sont
Là, le truc, c'est que là, ça gueule pas mal. Et c'est vrai que les bulles, elles vont un peu light en temps par rapport. Il devrait être déjà mort en fait. Parce que quasi quand la fin du cast de Hunger
c'est ça le problème, ça prend l'équipement.
Avec le stat Behemoth, ouais, c'est un zone.
Je parlerai pas de moi en général, je parlais pour les DPS.
Ah, pour le DPS, ouais, par contre, il y a un gros gain avec le T6.
Si tout le monde commence à avoir des kills de temps en temps, ça va faire une différence. Si on en jette que tout le monde a 10 pièces, mais qu'on y va de temps en temps.
Après, si vous avez assez de DPS en AOE, finalement, le boss, il sera assez simple parce que c'est toujours les mêmes événements qui se produisent. Clairement, les tanks survivent la phase des ZAD et que vous arrivez à les tomber dans le temps. Après, le boss, finalement, c'est qu'une question de. C'est une rigolade. Il descendra de façon naturelle.
C'est sûr que c'est prendre la mécanique.
One more try, one more try,
Mettre tout le monde en mécanique.
one more try. Du-du-du-dum. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
Entre les événements, un peu
Du-du-du-du-du.
entre les
J'espère oui.
Du-du. No, I'm just saying, humming things.
T'interceptes les classes et le spawn des ZAD est de plus en plus rapide au fur et à mesure que le boss mais bon, ça, c'est pas non plus.
You are gonna be here
Si tu l'as bien. En fait, si le casque.
all night long, Ovi. Look at this. Particle Fest.
On finit une vague d'ad et là tout de suite après on bourrine le boss pour passer sur cette case. On est en fait les boules de qui arrivent. Et là on a
Pam param param pam. Evening Immortal. Next Wednesday. No, I think it's the week after next Wednesday. I think it's 1 week later.
3,
But I'm not sure.
1.
Okay, I suggest one more try, and then we go Yakma wing one.
But maybe
Two
it
one.
is. Maybe it is next Wednesday. I'm not sure. Don't remember.
Revenge.
Tu faire du feu sur vos terrains?
Non, t'as même pas le droit de fumer.
Il n'y a pas de perso qui ne savent pas faire de feu.
Well, with the group that we have, if we go to Yakma, could make a time trial. 45 seconds to beat. And that was Deep's fault because he pulled the aggro and turned the boss.
No! It's not Deep's fault. It's never Deep. Don't be silly. You're thinking to chance an AT conk, which is on Fury to Chrome. What about that? I think that's a good idea. Get it away from Fury. Get it to Chrome. The best idea. It's like a graveyard.
T'en as 16 000, il y a 5,55.
Ben, ouais, 17 000. Arrondi un petit peu.
J'en ai 20 265. Tu vas recevoir un coup de plus que toi. Tu disais qu'il donnait des claques de 4 000.
Ouais.
Sorry guys, I was AFK and an emergency. My glass of rum was empty.
Oh, say it where they can hear you.
Hi.
You got face daddy.
Hi.
Let's make it a family happening.
Christmas.
Ovi, you should say hi as well, Ovi. we need a high from Ovi.
Ok, tu peux y aller. Bonne shot.
I would replace Yule,
The other. Do nothing.
to be honest.
For ads, Conan.
Block in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Much better. Much better, except for the damage on the ads.
Ad coming. We have Aribel take over the group now.
Uh,
We improved 3 pops of ads. But of course, we killed them.
On avance. Moi, j'ai une belle réussite. J'ai survécu au deuxième pop d'ad.
Bravo, bravo. Anyway, it's pretty good because I was not even expecting to pass the first pop-up ad. So we had the third one. Okay, let's go Yak now, guys.
bum ba ba dum da da dum. Dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum. Dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum. Dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum.
You guys smack the hell out of that worm for me at least once.
Thank you for joining. Bye bye.
Seventh in DPS. Is someone coming to? Someone is.
Yes, Nerenia. The best would be probably like a DPS tune. But up to you. It's no big deal.
Moi, je me dis, c'est tard, là. Je travaille demain.
Sabine.
Bon, c'est comme tu veux, Yvan, c'est pas grave.
Je vous souhaite une bonne soirée.
Toi aussi, bye.
À plus.
Moi, travailler, j'ai arrêté ça, là. C'est facile.
Ça reste pas un moment.
if Pompeius gets up. Yep. Because I was trying to stay away from the ads. Fighting the boss. Oui. Okay, let's go to
Mon plus bas jusqu'à date, 45 secondes.
Jacquemart.
Tu peux prendre sur le mont aussi dans le
Tier 1.
Ça me prend.
Possible.
Ouais. Ben, ça me prend quand même un ou deux tanks. Ben, en bas de 45 secondes, je dirais que oui.
Where is everybody? Already in sight.
C'est qui tes tanks?
Ben, jusqu'à présent, j'ai encore Harry Bell, fait que ça peut être bon. Je sais pas, si tu veux venir avec ton démo, vas-y. On verra bien.
Pam padam padam pam. Pam padam padam.
Non, dis-le que tu venais de mener Ninja du loot.
I don't know what he said. Something. I don't know. I did not understand this French. Maybe something about main tank, I don't know. Or maybe switch to Necro? I don't know.
On va commencer par ça.
Oh.
C'est ton prochain template que tu mets.
No, I don't know what he said.
Je vais aller voir c'est quoi. C'est peut-être le même que moi.
En vague de flamme, c'est optimisé pour un DPS. P6.
Ouais, non, c'est juste pas lui que j'ai mis encore. Là. Mais il est déjà dans mon build.
En vague de flamme. Tu augmentes l'impact, c'est vraiment important. Augmente la vague de flamme surpuissante. Tu augmentes feu d'année.
Yep.
Année de feu. Avec un caca démon.
Ouais, j'ai déjà quelques démons au max, mais là, je joue plus en mode long range.
Ok, good night, Dus.
Long range, en français, c'est quoi long range?
Longue distance.
À longue distance? T'as pas de DPS, oublie ça. Tu vas passer double ou triple même de DPS. Moi, là, quand je jouais à longue distance, là, avec surtout éclair, mettons, dans le temps, je jouais pas en full. J'étais 20e d'impact, 21e. J'étais un démo, ça le faisait dur.
Yep.
En jouant avec vague de flamme, puis vague de flamme augmentée dans les deux classes au maximum, là, ça critique tout le temps, puis ça fait du DPS.
Ouais, ça, mais faut que t'aies les parts de montée. Ils sont pas encore montés, fait que c'est pour ça que je joue ça en attendant.
Oh, oui. C'est les deux, là, si tu veux faire vraiment du DPS. Tu joues les deux instants, vague de flamme, puis explosion du chaos. Tu fais juste jouer ces sorts-là, là, puis en rotation. Là, tu
You are
jouer les
locked?
deux instants.
Necro time, Ovi. It's necro time.
Bam, je mets tes coups.
Si vous n'êtes pas groupés, envoyez-moi des têtes, parce que là, je mets ça sur le global.
Moi, je suis pas groupé, mais je sais pas si mon portefeuille est encore rempli.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
D'après moi, non, parce que tout le monde est rouge.
Nozarashi. For sure, Ovi, for sure. You are for sure going to die. The only question is, are you going to die before? No hooks? Need all, no hooks. The tier 6 Kong is here, right. Well, is he used to main tank? We will see.
J'ai l'impression que pas mal, oui.
On sera pas plus que ça?
Ouais, il y en a qui sont en train de... En tout cas, j'ai des tels.
Ça changeait. Ok, c'est bon. Quand je voulais aller trouver un serviteur, je cours en trouver un en dehors.
Deus, we learned when to press X. Well, it's one of the most important things of the fight.
Répète ça.
Je voulais me trouver un
That's good.
serviteur pour mon démo pour avoir 3% de dégâts de plus. Pas son où les serviteurs, mais ici. Bon, j'en ai trouvé un. C'est un debuff de 3%, ça l'aide.
Do you think we have enough fun?
Enchaîné. 3% de dégâts de base de plus. Et voilà.
Pleased to meet you back.
Welcome back, Campo. Welcome back. Bum ba ba dum.
Well, this one can be tricky also, so...
This one can be tricky. This one is tricky. Campo is going to tank this boss from the start. Manifestation of the Sun? I do have Manifestation of the Sun. Sun. Should I use this one? Let me put it on our. But it only
Yeah,
lasts
scary,
for
no?
25 seconds. Can't all the time.
Rose flower. I like the name.
Rosé flower.
Sigma, juste pour information, sur ce boss-là, les pets corps à corps sont plus efficaces pour une raison. C'est que si tu prends des pets AOE, tu risques d'avoir les ailes sur le dos. Tandis que les pets corps à corps, comme les Volvi par exemple, les ZAD qui pop, ils vont aller sur les ZAD. Ils ont plus de chance en tout cas.
Memory cloud.
Puis l'idéal, c'est de les placer sur le côté du verre et non pas sur sa face. Fait que moi, ce que je fais normalement, c'est que, bon, je mets le boss en cible, j'envoie mes pets, je m'en vais sur le côté du boss, je rappelle mes pets, puis je les relance. Mais c'est uniquement à titre d'information.
Et Daniel, tu plus de DPS ou tu veux rester de même?
Pam, pa, ba, dum.
Répète ta question, je t'entends de répondre.
Tier
Le
1
DPS.
raid is similar to Tier 5. It's completely different. Deus.
Après, tu changes un des deux comptes dans le groupe 1, ils se mettent des bannières DPS, eux autres, puis tu les envoies un dans le groupe 3, dans le groupe 4, eux autres, tu envoies
Je suis rendu avec mon
There are two things the same. One, you have a boss
Ouais,
called
mais
Yakmar,
il y a déjà une école de groupe 1.
and two, he will spawn 4 ads at some point.
Il y a un buff lui avec lui qui lui donne 1%. Parce que le monde l'envoie monter en chose de le relais des armes, il n'est pas monté, il lui donne 1% de dégâts. Genre, si tu le mets dans ton groupe, il va être à 10% de dégâts. Tu vas gagner 9% de dégâts avec lui. Vu qu'il y a gros des.
All are here.
We'll go like that.
What are we waiting for? Oh, I see.
Ça, comme j'écris vite.
Let's not wipe the. Let's
Ok,
not wipe the sun.
voilà.
Let's not wipe the raid, Ovi.
Bah tiens, tu regardes, tu vas. C'est toi qui vas décoller le combat. Quand t'es prêt, we go. Attends. Quoi?
Because it inflicts burning wounds, fire damage wounds.
Free gun, I suppose you're not in the
Ovi, stop hitting the deep!
Okay, we go.
We go, we go, we go, we go. Let's go, let's go. I bet he has never tanked. He has never tanked this boss.
Most of the time, the problem with the fire is the equipment. People don't know the gap. Ooh, yes. Yeah, come on, let's not that deep.
Oui.
Un peu, je l'ai pas vu. Ah, 1 minute 6. Too slow, guys.
Did you see me? Did you see me, Ovi?
Non, le
Don't
gars
tell
qui
anyone.
Remonter.
Rabakalanine.
Good luck, guys. I'm sure you need equipment.
Aïe, je veux une fourrure.
Sérieux?
Hooks.
Non.
Hooks.
If you need a fur and you
Pomtos.
want the vocal, come close.
Demo.
When I say go, you just click and get one.
Okay, I'm going
But just click on
to
one.
sleep.
Okay. Click in 3, 2, 1.
You want to pass, Ovi? Awesome.
Vous voulez faire un autre
Le
boss
pire, c'est que
T1?
tu dois jamais l'avoir fait la photo.
Excuse, Steve, j'ai pas compris.
Ah, je disais, vous voulez faire un
Well,
autre
it's a
boss
good
T1?
night for me. Good night, Ovi. Good night, Kempa.
Bah oui, ce
Good
serait
night,
peut-être pas mauvais.
Deus.
Euh,
Good night,
Moi, je vais vous laisser.
amazing. And
ok,
good night,
bonne,
everyone
bonne nuit,
else
Punk.
who is watching.
Il y en a plus.
Moi aussi, je vous laisse.
Bonne nuit, Punk.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Bon appétit plutôt, Punk, puis salut, Yul.
Good night, Lemon, as well.
Il va aller l'envoyer se coucher à 6 heures.
You guys want to do another T1 somewhere? T'as payé quelle heure? Ouais, ben écoute, c'est pas trop dur à remonter. Kiriki?